Hello, everyone. Today's chess puzzle.
All right, sounds good.
White's pawns are on f4, h4, a3, b3, and h3.
Yeah,
White's king is on f3.
got it.
White's queen is on b2.
Yeah.
White's bishop is on g2.
Okay.
White's rooks are on b1 and d1.
Okay.
Black's king is on a8.
Right.
Black's rooks are on d8 and d5.
Okay.
Black's pawns are on b7, b6, d6, and g6.
Got it.
Black's bishop is on f7.
Okay.
And black's queen is on b5.
Okay, I think I have the whole board visualized.
Let's get this going.
All right, it's black's turn.
Yeah, what do you see right away?
Well, that black rook on d5 really jumps out at me.
It does, doesn't it? That open d-file.
Yeah, it's like a direct line of attack.
So what happens if black plays rook d5 to d1?
That's a direct capture of the white rook on d1.
Right, and then white has that rook on b1.
Yeah, white pretty much has to recapture, right?
Seems like it, otherwise they'd lose a rook for nothing.
Exactly.
So we have this exchange on d1, but what does that open up?
What really frees up black's queen on b5 gives her a lot more space.
Yeah. That's true, so how does black capitalize on that?
Okay, so the next move for black is queen by 5 to h5.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, that puts the white king in check.
Right, the king on f3.
Yep, and white's only legal move to get out of check is to move their king to f2.
So the king moves to f2.
Right, but the black queen is still looming large on h5.
What's black's next move?
Black's going to move their queen from h5 to d1.
Wow, okay, so let's just recap that whole sequence to make sure we've got it.
Absolutely.
Black's rook on d5 captures the white rook on d1.
Right.
White's rook on b1 recaptures on d1.
Mm-hmm.
Black's queen moves from b5 to h5, checking the white king.
That's right.
The white king moves from f3 to f2 to escape the check.
Yep.
And finally, black's queen moves from h5 to d1.
Exactly.
So the answer is black. Rook d5 to d1.
And white. Rook b1 to d1.
Black. Queen b5 to h5.
White. King f3 to f2.
And finally, black. Queen h5 to d1.
That's it.
There you go. Black's rook on d5 captures the white rook on d1, then white's rook on b1 recaptures on d1. Next, black's queen moves from b5 to h5, checking the white king.
Right.
The white king is forced to move from f3 to f2,
Yeah.
and finally black's queen moves from h5 to d1.
Yeah, that puts black in a very strong position,
Right.
controlling that d-file with their queen.
Absolutely. Great analysis.
Thanks,
Thank you for listening. You too. Bye.
Bye.